Shalom, Allah. Want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash, which in the Paleo Hebrew tongue is correct names of the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and shalom to the sisters and brothers living in this truth, and the brothers and sisters listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. I'm coming to you with a quick World War III update. Things is getting more and more, intensified and spiced up. And, our people are still in the zombie state, not paying attention to what's going on, even though it's like all in your face. So, being a good spiritual weatherman, we're going to keep the hopeful elect informed. So we not lost to what's going on. So check this out. I got an article pulled up, CNN. It says, China is building mock versions of U.S. military ships in the desert. And we're going to read, it says, China's military has constructed mock-ups in the shape of a U.S. Navy aircraft carrier and U.S. warships, possibly for target practice, according to Mark Sir satellite images reviewed by the independent United States Naval Institute. So here's the article. You can look it up on your own, if you want to, you see what all the side. I just wanted to hit the high points of it. And it shows, so our U.S. satellites, with their U.S. satellites, are showing China, Moab, which is your Chinese man, your Asian man, Moab. They're over there getting ready for war, because war is coming. You cannot tell me war is not coming. War is coming. You can see it with everything that's going on. You can see it. It got flamed up when Trump was in office, when he called it the China virus. China didn't appreciate that at all. Plus the U.S. is in debt to China. The U.S. owes China money, and they looking to recoup that. And what it's looking like is they're fighting over another country that China says is theirs, but the U.S. says, no, we helping them out. Who gonna kick it off is a little country called Taiwan. They're fighting over that country. China saying that country belongs to us. The U.S., how Esau's want to be a bully. He like, no, they belong to us. We helping them out. And China like, if you do anything with Taiwan, prepare for war. And China not playing. And you can see they're already doing mock, little drills. They're getting ready. They've been saying it a whole lot in the press. And not just China. You got North Korea. That dude been talking smack to the U.S. You got Putin, who's been talking smack to the U.S. You can see all these countries are ready to come against the U.S. They're not just saying this to be saying that. Right now they're talking. In a minute it's going to lead to action. And the reason it's going to lead to action is because that was prophesied in the word that there will be a third world war. And that's what we're looking at. This is going to be a world war right here we're looking at. We've already had two. Now we're looking at a third one. And this one going to have everybody going to be involved. Every country that has a standing military is going to be involved in this war. And the U.S. has really done a horrible job in keeping up. Like really, Europe doesn't like the U.S. anymore. NATO doesn't like the U.S. no more. The beast is hating the whore. That was prophesied that would happen. So what we're seeing is everything that's in this Bible is coming true. And we got war on the horizon. World War III is going to kick off. And I think this Crown 19 situation is the catalyst to kick it all off, because it's got everybody's tensions real high, because nobody really wants to deal with the situation that is the fallout from it. It's caused a lot of strain, a lot of sanctions. You can see right now, the U.S. having problems getting goods over here. And the minute these countries are going to stop trading with each other. And when the trade stops, the war is going to begin. So I got another article to further show you something is big about to happen. And this is China tells citizens to stock up on supplies, prompting panic buying and fears of war. Because it's coming, So where was the part I want to hit at? Right here. According to local Chinese media, the Commerce Ministry posted a notice on November 1st suggesting that citizens stock up on vegetables, rice, noodles, cooking oil, and other necessities. Although the government did move quickly to reduce fears, rumors began to circulate online about a possible escalation with Taiwan. Because that's happening. Because Taiwan says, I want to be, what they call that, break off and annex. They don't want to be a part of China's communist government. But China like, man, you better. And then you know how the U.S. always want to do, Esau want to do, want to get in somebody else's business, like a Karen. They want to be like, oh, I got your back, Taiwan, and always want to interfere in somebody else's stuff. The U.S. don't know how to stay to themselves and mind their own business. They always got to be in somebody else's business and tell them how to do their things. That's why it says that the great whore makes everybody drink the wine of her fornication, and that's true. Because U.S. always wants somebody to do what they do. I'm like, how about you just deal with your own issues? You all messed up over here. Fix your own stuff. Why are you over here worried about what they do in their own country? That's what they want to do. But Esau is a great Karen. So they gotta, just like the word said, they gotta be in somebody else's business. They gotta spread their fornication. You gotta do what I say do. Because they just gotta spread their wickedness. It's just something in them. They just gotta be wicked like that. And this is all scriptural. So no further ado, let's get to the scriptures. I think I just had my word. There we go. Let's go to, which is a very good go-to, because it's prophesied it's going to be a third world war. So I don't want to hear that, oh, you fear-mongering and you just spreading fear and all that. Man, all this stuff is leading to war, man. I'm just telling you what's about to happen. It's going to happen, so I'm just telling you so you can prepare. Look, China telling their citizens to prepare. And the U.S. ain't saying nothing. They always want to like to play the band when the Titanic going down. U.S. want to keep everybody calm. They over here still going to Travis Scott concerts and getting put to death, doing silly stuff like that. Like, Americans are not prepared for what's about to happen. But the hopeful elect, we're going to prepare. So check it out. This is Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And that applies to us in this day and age. That third world war is coming quickly. Everything is leading up to that. All the pieces is going into place. It's going to happen. So what can you do to put yourself in a good position so you don't get caught up in that? That's why you need to be in this truth, reading this word. You need to be in the secret place of Yahweh Shah. You need to read Psalms 91 and make sure you fit and check all those old scriptures in that box. You need to make sure you fit under that. Because this thing is about to pop off and it's going to get real ugly. First, it's going to be insurrections, martial law. Then when the country's all, during this instability phase, then these countries are going to jump on Babylon the Great, aka America. It is going to happen. We just read it right there. Them woes, because it said the second woe is past, behold, the third woe come quickly. Those woes are world wars. That's what that woe is talking about. We've already had a second one. Now we're looking at the third one, and it is indeed coming quickly. They didn't apply to, our great ancestor time, but in our time it applies. Because this time, those archers, those arrows can get shot off. We had regular arrows in their time. This time we got the arrows the Edge is talking about, which I don't want to get ahead of myself. We'll get to that in a little bit. But what I want to go to is, matter of fact, we can go to that right now. We can go to that. Let's go to Second Esdras. Let's talk about that. Second Esdras 16 and 13. And it reads, for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Did you peep that? And it said, for strong is his right hand. Who's that right hand? That's Yahweh Shah. Because they're going to shoot these missiles off. They're going to be shooting at each other, but they're going to try to shoot these missiles to get Yahweh Shah. He going to make them fall back down to them. That's why it said, for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. And it says, arrows are sharp, and he shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Now, when you hear that, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, they right there let you know these are not no regular arrows. An arrow cannot be shot from like Asia and make it all the way over here in the U.S. So Edges talk about something, bigger and better than an arrow. That's just the only word he can use to describe what he was seeing. Now, when you look up an ICBM missile, when you look it up, which I might check that out. I might look that up right quick. Let's look that up real quick. Oh, when you look at them, they look like an arrow. They look like arrows. So These are those arrows that Edge is talking about that's going to be shot from one end of the earth to the other. That's what I call ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Though that's what Edge is talking about. He's seen that in a vision. The Most High opened him up to see that, to write that down, to let us know that's what's coming. And you should know that's what's coming because everybody, all the major superpowers have lots of nuclear missiles. They have a lot of them, lots of them on store, and during the climax of World War III, it's gonna start off probably with infantry, little gun spots and stuff like that. But ultimately, what you look, here go show a picture of it. Look at that missile going from one end to the other. Now, when it climaxes, everybody's gonna shoot their missiles off. Especially when your Howard shots show up. Because everybody gonna be afraid and gonna try to attack him because they're gonna look at it like an alien invasion. So everybody's going to shoot their missiles. They're gonna be shooting each other, but then they're gonna try to shoot him, and he gonna make them shoot all their missiles, and they all gonna fall down, onto everybody he wants to destroy. Pretty much almost the whole world is gonna be tried by that hot thermonuclear fire that Yahweh Shah is gonna let these people shoot their missiles off with, and he gonna make them fall down and guide and hit. A lot of them gonna hit Babylon the Great. This place is gonna be utterly destroyed. America is gonna get blew off the map, totally melted, desecrated. That's what's about to happen to this place. So there go your arrows, your ICBMs. They look just like an arrow, and that's the best way he could describe it because the word missile wasn't in them ancient times. They wasn't even created yet. They just had regular arrows. So in that precept, the Edge is talking about, he's talking about thermonuclear war. And that's going to be the fallout from what we read the precept earlier in Revelation 11:14, that Third World War. The Third World War ain't going to be fought with tanks and infantry. No, it's going to go to missile warfare. And when they go to missile warfare, it's going to go to nuclear missile warfare. So that right there is what, what's about to happen to this place. That's the judgment of this place. Which, I wonder was I going to pull that. Let me see if I was gonna pull that. Let me look, cause it's one in Jeremiah that talks about that. There you go. You pull it up right there. Put that in red. So check this out. With this read, this Jeremiah 50:14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye they bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord. So that Babylon right there, hey, that's talking about, AK America. When they shoot these missiles, man, they are not going to spare none. These missiles is going to hit this place, and America's future is to be destroyed. So you shouldn't be putting your stock in Babylon, AK America. You need to be seeking the Lord. Like I said earlier, you need to be under Psalms 91. You need to be reading his word and getting yourself right with Yahweh Shah. Because our way to be our salvation through this is going to be, you got to be on them chariots. What the world calls a UFO. Those balls of light, that's what's going to preserve the hopeful elect. The Most High also preserves his creation. He wants to continue because the earth is going to continue. When it says people talk about, the world going to be destroyed. This society is about to be destroyed. Esau's way of life is about to be destroyed. But this earth is going to continue forever. It's not going nowhere. It's going to still be here. And let's see, another precept. I think that's in Ecclesiastes. Let me see if I can find that. To prove that. There we go. Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes 1:4. One generation passed away and another generation cometh, but the earth abided forever. So the earth's still gonna be here. It's just gonna have to be like he destroyed it with water. This time he gonna destroy it with fire, because that's how he gonna cleanse it. It's that dirty this time, That's how dirty it is. The first time you can clean it with water. This time it's so filthy, man. Esau done did such a horrible job. It got to be scorched. And the scorching is going to come from that fire from them hot thermonuclear missiles and the chariots. You know, which let me see if I can find, because that hell doctrine is all blew up, man. There you go. Bam. It's Revelation 20 and 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. So that proves right there that little hell doctrine that Plants Christianity teach, that's all they off on that. They don't even know what they talk about. When you die, you go to the spirit world and you get prepared to be reincarnated again. Souls get recycled. So this lake of fire that's gonna come is gonna come from these thermonuclear missiles that's gonna get shot during World War III. That's the second death, and that's the cleansing process. That's how he gonna cleanse this place. He gonna destroy all of Esau's works. Everything Esau done made, his whole legacy gonna get burnt up with all them thermonuclear missiles. That's why he gave it on their mind to make them. None of this is outside of Yahabashi Yahushua. He gave them the technology to do that because they're fulfilling prophecy. Those are the arrows that Edris saw that's going to burn this whole place up, you know. And the Most High is gonna have his chariots, you know, beam up the animals. Everything he want to preserve gonna get beamed up. Once the fire subsides, we're gonna come down. We're gonna rebuild this planet in righteousness under the vibration of Yahabashi Yahushua. That's what's about to happen. And that's what we're going into. That's why we out here, the prophets out here urging you to come back to the Lord. That way you won't experience that second death. You won't be, like I said, that's when you know you're going to be in hell. When you still left on earth and the missiles start going off, then you're going to feel that hot fire. You know, then you're going to get that. So that's why we're here telling you, like, if you seek to be part of the first fruits, you need to get into this truth. You need to read this word, let it renew your mind, digest it, and pray to Yahabashi Yahushua, get the names right, and get right, and then you can qualify to be a hopeful elect. So, and all this, man, everything the Most High prophesied is gonna happen. We can go to Isaiah 55 and 11. And it reads, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So they're saying everything in this word is not going to go out void. It's not going to come back nothing. Everything the Most High had the men of the Lord write down in this book and put it in here, that's because it's going to happen. This book got preserved for a reason, because the Most High wants to let, you know, his hopeful elect know, like, what he about to do. And really, that's a good thing. It's almost like a person that's like got a beef with somebody, like that movie, The Players Club, when they do owed him some money. You know, he went into the club. He said, anybody that value your life, I advise you to get out, before he shot it up. So basically, that's what Yahabashi Yahushua doing. Through his men, the prophets, we're telling you what he's about to do, because he put it in his word. So we know what he's about to do. And so we telling the nation what he's about to do, and that maybe you can heed the warning. You know, if you heed the warning, you know, that's giving you, that's your lifeline. You can preserve yourself. You can save yourself. The ones that don't want to listen, don't want to hear it, want to keep doing their own thing, they just heard being ignorant, seeking entertainment, the 2/3, they just got to, you know, they can't be rehabilitated. They can't be renewed through the word. So they just got to, you know, they got to perish here in Babylon the Great and be born again through the hopeful lake. They do get saved. So I just want to make a quick little lesson to show you that World War III is upon us. And with that, that means prophecy is upon us. Other prophecies are going to get fulfilled. And let you know, with that third woe coming quickly, man, the clock is running down. The doors of mercy are about to close. When martial law gets declared and all hell break loose, the doors of mercy are closed. We're not going to be breaking this word down no more. We're not going to be teaching no more. We're going to be applying it. So we're out here sending this urgent message. It's an urgent message. It's a warning. We're warning you, you know. And people are, oh, you fear monger. You damn right we fear monger. We telling you what the Lord about to do. He about to bring that fear. Plus, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. So you better fear the Lord. That's what we telling you. Because now he about to come with mass judgments, man. People about to get, like, and you can see it. We're not just saying this. This ain't no conspiracy theory. You can see all the instability popping up. You got supply chain shortage. You got inflation going, food going up. You got people getting, you know, fired from their jobs because they won't comply with a mandate, which is going to lead to insurrections. People are going to push back, fight back. people going through a lot of financial strain. These are not good times. We're going into evil times. And if you have any lick of intelligence or spiritual wisdom, I advise you to get in this truth. That way you have an opportunity to get salvation. Because without it, you're not going to make it through this. I don't care how much big your bunker is or how much food you got stocked up, or how many guns you got. If you don't have the grace and mercy from Yahweh Shah, you are not going to make it through this. The whole point is to get your faith up so that we can get on them chariots. So that's why we putting out, and we're like spiritual weatherman, letting everybody know what's coming. That way you can, seek the Lord that much harder. Seek the Lord, with all your heart and all your might. You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All we can do is tell you. And we don't care if you listen or not. I'm going to put the message out. If you heed it, good. If you don't, hey, that's on you. I'm doing what I need to do to make sure my call and election is sure. Doing my due diligence. So I advise you to do the same. So with that, I just want to do a quick little lesson, let you know World War III is cooking up. I'm going to keep, my eye on it. Keep seeing what's going on with it and do more updates, Lord willing. And till then, man, keep the faith, endure to the end. Kwam Yasharala, DTA of Baba Ball.